Here we are back in Bob's Barn Workshop. I haven't quite finished sanding all the doors yet for the lake project. What's left on the table over here needs to be done. These are already finished. But it's time to mow and start getting ready to mow and roll the yard. And I'm kind of like a partner in this big roller we got here with a couple other guys. And it's sprung a leak. And I'm pretty sure the leak is right there. I think it's just worn a hole through the weld, through the corner of the sheet metal. Let me put my glasses on here. Yeah. You can see a hole right there on the edge. Now see, it's not on the sheet metal though. It's actually where this, it's not on the weld, it's on the sheet metal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive that down with a ball peen hammer, clean it up, and just tack weld it. And I'm going to go around the edge here. They said there was only one hole so far. I'm going to look for any other weak spots. I'm really not seeing any. So that's the only fix I got to do. Let's see this side. They said it was opposite the fill plug. And right now I'm not seeing any other problems. So I don't know how I'm going to ground this yet, because this should be isolated from the shaft. I guess what I'll just have to do is I'll have to hold my ground against it somehow. Alright, well, let me get set up and we'll work on this. So what I'm trying to do here is remove all that paint without removing much metal. So I want to get down in there with my wire brush. Oh, that's doing the trick right there. Oh yeah. You've seen me use this little wheel and this grinder on many of my projects. I kind of want to build a bubble bead up around this. There we go, I don't want to go too deep. I'm going to sand off another area somewhere where I can clamp on the ground somehow. Maybe I'll just put a big pipe clamp on it. I suppose I should roll this inside. Alright, I'm going to move you inside. So I have clamped on the ground with one of my big pipe clamps right out of a piece of bare metal over here. I've got the hole dented down. We're going to call this low 2. I got no power. I got no plugged in. I'm going to plug it right in directly to the table saw dedicated circuit. That way we'll have plenty of current. Now I think I'm just going to do, if you've ever watched Fitzy, wire feed too slow, too fast. There we go. A little more. So you got to fill the hole up by just buttering it in there. and then we'll well, I'm going to take the grinder to it. I'm not much of a welder. I should have practiced first, but I didn't. We're going to hit that with the angle grinder. Let's see what we got. All right, well, I can see, let's see if you're still seeing what I'm seeing. I can see a couple pinholes, so gonna hit her again and then grind her again. And then I've got some black paint I can give it a little touch up. I think that'll do it. All right. So, back to the grinder. That's it. Alright, well that's one little project for today. I'm going to hit that with some spray paint right now. Let that cool just a few seconds. That's a big piece of metal, so the heat should wick away quickly. I got some rusty oil in here. Rusty what? That'll just help it dry fast, right? There we go. So, that's a little bit for today. Terrible welding class 1A. How not to weld. Now I gotta let that, see if we can, put some water in that, make sure she don't leak before we do too much more on it. More on it. All right. the test comes next. So there you go. I got the roller set up on a slant here. I don't want to put a lot of water in it. I got the patch down here. And I haven't got the water turned on yet. I had to go in the house and turn on my inside valve because it was shut off for the winter. But it's 80 degrees today, which is unusual for this time of year, but we'll take it, I guess. Alright, so I just hooked up the hose. Turn the water on here, full blast. No guts, no glory. I hear the water squirting in there. Yeah, let's just a little show and tell. There we go. And this is the area of our leak. Right there. It's funny how the edges of this must be really thin sheet metal because it really wore right through that quite quickly. But I think we got plenty of water in there to test that. Yeah, she's fixed. As I said, I don't want to put a ton of water in here because I still have to be able to pull this around and hook it up to my tractor. And that probably ain't the best at backing it up. So there you go. There's a simple fix. A little bit of welding. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Take care. God bless.